Hey everybody, it's Felicia, aka Miss Hotmess and our Randomness. So, okay, so the topic of tonight is apparently pay attention to when your tags on your vehicle expire. um, so, tonight, I'm very, very grateful it happened when it did. Tonight was a night that there was some running around with my brother and everything like that. And after I dropped, or after got dropped off and everything like that, I'm heading back home and everything like that. It's funny. I'm driving down the road. I see a cop like getting ready to pull out of the gas station and everything like that. And I make a cocky little statement, being like, "Come on, pull me over," because I'm like, I know I'm not speeding. I'm behaving. I'm like, I don't believe I'm doing anything bad. Yeah, well, karma's a little bit of a bitch. Don't get it so cocky. And yeah, stay humble. So earlier this year, I had to buy a new car. With that, I had actually decided to transfer my plates from my old car to this car just because it actually like saved like $30 or something like that. Yes, again, if you are brand new to my channel, by the way, there will be a button at some point that says subscribe. If you haven't already, please do. This is a complete hot mess fucking shit show of my life. And with all the randomness that happens. And then, like, yeah, check out the other videos, share them, like them, comment, all that good stuff. But, so, basically, if you haven't seen the other ones, or if you have, you'll know that I am a frugal tight ass. I love saving money. I love acquiring free things. Oh, that actually just... Oh yeah, I have to go to Cumberland Farms. I have at least 2 freebies that I have to go grab in the next couple days, which I'll talk about in another video. But whatever. So I like to save a penny if I can, because I'm not that rich. Oh, I'm not even rich at all. I'm freaking broke ass poor. But so basically, I saved like $30 when I bought my car to keep my old plates and transfer them onto the new car instead of buying brand new plates. And with that, they even mentioned when I bought the car and they registered and everything that, like, your registration expires next month. And I'm like, yeah. Well, if you're also new to this channel, go check a couple more of my videos out. If you aren't new to it, my life has been a chaotic mess. The last couple months and everything like that. Like, it's been nonstop. Just a lot of chaos. There's been some new developments, unfortunately. My mom's in the hospital now. Be careful during the winter if you're at work and you work outside and there's ice or it's snow. Black ice is dangerous. Ice is dangerous. Unfortunately, my mom just had to have her hip replaced. So basically, there's all that happening and everything. So I completely forgot at the end of February, my car's registration expired. And this is again where I'm really, really, really grateful, but at the same time, karma decides to bite me in my ass. Because, like I mentioned, I drive past that cop who's pulling out of the gas station. I'm like, come on, pull me over. Well, a couple lights down the road, he's literally in the left lane, and I'm in the right. And I'm like a car ahead of him and everything like that. And I'm not speeding or anything like that. Right after the set of lights, like when they change from red to green, like I'm going, next thing I see the blues on. And I'm like, just to be the rule of thumb, when an officer has emergency lights on, you're all supposed to pull over. Well, so I'm pulling over and everything like that, and like no one else is technically because the cop's coming with me. So I'm like, fuck, what the fuck am I getting pulled over for? And initially, like, I'm sitting there, I pull over, I have my hazards on now. The cop literally, like, turns on the spotlight. I'm all cocky in my head. I'm like, what the fuck are you pulling me over for? Like, really, what the fuck am I getting pulled over for? This is fucking bullshit. And, I at least didn't bring that attitude when he actually came to the window. But even at the same time, my blood sugar starts going fucking low at the same time. And good thing for once I actually, like, I try to always have snacks in the car and everything like that, but, like, thankfully I had Linden chocolates. I had 2 balls of Linden chocolate truffles in my purse, and I literally popped that. My blood sugar ended up being like 77. So it wasn't horrifically low. It was just starting to go low, but I had insulin on board. So we chucked a couple of those, and I had granola bar in the car too. So I was like, we're gonna have that on standby, all that good stuff. And so the officer finally comes to the window, and God bless him. He's just doing his job. Honestly, he's doing his job. And I'm really, really grateful I did not give attitude when he came up to the window, even though I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why the fuck am I getting pulled over? What the fuck did I do? Because, you know, like, that's the thinking I get and everything. And then he's like, your registration, it's expired. And I'm like, fuck. Like, literally, that's like the first thing that came out of my mouth. I'm like, because it took me a fucking second to being like, shit, your registration expired. Fuck, you knew it. Like, you didn't do it. And, like, just the timing of the month and everything like that. Really, really grateful that the officer actually just gave me a verbal warning. Like, asked for my license. And the worst part, I don't even have my real registration in the car, because when I bought the car, like, I have all the fucking car stuff in my house or in my apartment and everything like that. I have yet to still put the fucking shit in my car. Thankfully, like, he ran my registration. So he's like, when first, because you know it's routine, can I have your license and registration? And I'm like, I opened up the glove box and realized it's freaking empty. And he's like, I actually have your registration up and everything. So basically, I just need your license. I'm like, okay, here. And he came back, verbal warning and everything like that. And I was like, officer, when I get home, like, I have to go to Walmart first. Once I get home, I will be renewing my registration. I'm so sorry. Like, he's like, no, it's okay. It happens. Like, just drive safe and everything. I'm like, thank you. And yeah, I'm grateful it happened with me in the car, like, not like anybody else in the car. I've been driving around all day long, and we are currently in the 4th day of the month, and it expired 5 days ago. So yeah. So people, keep alert on, especially in Massachusetts, because last I knew, like, I'm right on the border of New Hampshire and Massachusetts. And I'm not sure what other states, like, even countries, how your stuff works in other countries. But I know in Massachusetts, like, your registration and your inspection sticker do not have to be on the same month. Like, basically, my car's inspection is January currently, because that's when I bought the car. And my registration is currently basically at the end of February. It might be now March. We'll see what happens with me. Yeah, when I go to renew it and everything like that. New Hampshire, to my understanding, usually their registration and their inspection are supposed to be on the same, supposed to be a birth month type thing, but I'm not 100% sure. If you know, share with me, teach me in the comments. Let me know, like, how your state, and if you're in the United States, how your state deals with registration, maybe even inspection. Like, when do you even have a I think every car in the United States has to have a registration. I think just not every car in the United States needs a inspection. If you're from another country, like, how does your stuff work? Just share that with me, because I'd really love to learn. Running joke is you learn everything from YouTube. How many of you guys have degrees? Okay, with that, I'm gonna shut up. Again, the like is probably over here. Actually, it might be over here. It's somewhere down here. Then there's going to be some videos on the other side. So, yeah, come check out my material. Please share. Please comment. Do you relate to any of my stuff? Yeah. Again, this is the Hot Mess fucking Randomness show. Thank you, guys. Bye.